What's good, guys? Dave Action Jackson coming at you live. I hope I'm all the way in the shot. You guys are in like a vertical kind of view right now. Because if I put you horizontal, it's kind of gonna like cut me off a little bit. So it's Dave Action Jackson coming at you live, representing Action Jack Fitness, messing up my own lines. And basically, I want to talk about exercising with Pacemaker. Now, I'm gonna just go over three different topics. So the first topic is push-ups, second is pull-ups, and the third is weight ranging. And I'll tell you what weight ranging is when I get to it. So if you have a pacemaker, probably already discovered that the types of exercises that you can do vary based on comfort, discomfort, whether you can perform the exercise or not, um, whether you can use proper form, um, and I guess yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's um, just those basic things. Um, Now, I want to say pull ups and push ups. Two exercises I feel are. It depends on the person really, because some people can do push ups, and some can't. Some people can do pull ups and some can't. So I'm gonna go ahead and just talk about these real quick. Because I feel like as I get older, some of these exercises they get difficult. They get very difficult. For example, push-ups. I can do push-ups. Typically, if I do them, I usually do like 20 to 30 in a time. Um, so I'll do like 20 to 30. Um, Stop, like pause, do like a 5 to 10 second break, and then do 20 to 30 more, and then pause and then 20 to 30 more, and it just depends on what I feel like doing at the time. um Now I know some people that can't even do push-ups. Like there's different push-up variations. Like you have elevated push-ups or incline push-ups where your body is like elevated, and like say you're on like a countertop, like you're angled on a countertop, and your body's at a particular, like a, I guess, a certain degree. There's those. There's decline push-ups where your feet are elevated and you're more towards the ground, or your torso's going towards the ground, and then there's like regular like flat push-ups where your body is more level with the ground. Now, I know people who can't even get past like 5 push-ups, 10 push-ups. I've been 1 push-up, and I feel like with a pacemaker, because the difference between like someone who has one versus someone who doesn't is just the leveling of, I guess, like skill when it comes to doing push-ups. Like for me, yes, I worry about this. Like I worry about this because sometimes, like I don't know if anyone ever like pays attention to like people who do like pushing movements, but too much weight can cause you to tear a pec tendon. Well, I'm not saying push-ups will cause that, but anything could really cause it, basically nowadays at least. Um, but it's the level of like skill, whether you can do it or not. um, and whether you really choose to engage in that kind of activity. Because push-ups, they're not hard, they really aren't. But like with a pacemaker, we're always thinking about like the exercises you can and can't do. Um, for me, I can do push-ups just fine, and it took me a while after I got my pacemaker to like get into the whole like routine of trying to do push-ups more often, because I think like in between the years of 2008 when I first got my pacemaker and 2000 and I want to say 11, I didn't do push-ups. I didn't do it because I really didn't feel like I needed to, but at the same time I didn't really like work out all that much. I would work out with like weights and all that, but it was like at one of my friends' houses, and so it wasn't like a, a common thing really. Um, but as I got older and like past like 2011 to now, I do push-ups. And if you don't have like exercise equipment like dumbbells or a bench, anything like that, you can always just do it on the ground. I know there's that perfect push-up thing where it's like you go down and you twist wrist, or you go down in a kind of, your hands are, I guess, um angled inwards. Um, but basically, you go down and you come up and you twist at the same time, and it's supposed to like engage your pecs. But it just depends. Like it depends on the person really. Um, I think, well, the rep range wise, just practice like a certain a number and just see how far you can go before you like start to feel it. Um, It's a good chest exercise though, for real. Like I mean, I would pick push-ups if I didn't have like any kind of like gym equipment. I would totally pick push-ups. Um, Even like the various types, I would still like use those, except like decline push-ups, because I'm kind of afraid that my pacemaker would like where it is right now, because it's the same, like my same fear with decline bench press. It's the same fear with decline push-ups. It's like even though like with decline bench press, you're like this, or your chest is like more lower on the bench, and so you're pushing the weight up, or like up, but it's going to target your lower pecs. Versus like decline push-ups, you're more like your feet are elevated, and so you're going more upwards. I'm afraid of that. My pacemaker, where it is right now, where it's positioned, it's gonna move, and so that's just one of my fears. Don't let that like skew your perception of how to do push-ups or anything. But I say just practice the movement and get into the rhythm of trying to do a certain amount. But besides that, we're gonna go ahead and talk about pull-ups now. I made a comment earlier when I was like when I decided I was gonna make a video on this. But basically, for me, doing pull-ups is difficult, and the reason why I say that is because I weigh around 200 pounds. I'm 5'5", I weigh around 200 pounds. I don't have like, I'm not like, you guys can see my body structure. Like I'm pretty like muscular. I won't say I'm lean, because I'm by no means lean. I'm just like bulky. Um, but literally, like, as strong as my arms are, and as, even though I can like curl upwards of 100 pounds. And I'm not talking about dumbbells. I mean like altogether weight wise, I can curl like 100 pounds like that. I'm not talking about like 100-pound dumbbells, because there ain't no way in hell I could do that. I think the most I can curl with like dumbbells is up to 65 pounds. 70 if I'm like feeling really brave. But no, like when it comes to pull-ups, I can't support my own weight, and it's not like a. I'm not ashamed to say it. Like even with push-ups, I'm not ashamed to say that I can't do like 200 or 300. Like that doesn't bug me. Pull-ups, I just can't get myself to go up, and I don't think that's a problem. Like I mean, I can do pull-ups. It's just it's hard to do very many of them, just because of how much I weigh. Now the easiest form of pull-ups that I can think of is just doing incline pull-ups, and by incline, or like I guess like low bar pull-ups, where basically like if you have like a bit like a squat rack, and the bar is basically lowered to where it's um as if it were a safety bar, kind of like where the safety bars go at the bottom, to prevent you from dropping the squat bar towards the ground. If it was like that, then that's perfectly fine. Like your feet are touching the ground, your body's elevated, and so basically you could just pull straight up, pull your body towards the bar, and it literally is probably 2 feet off the ground. So it's not as difficult, and that's way easier than doing it go straight up and down. Now there's assisted pull-ups, but typically because I feel like it, if you don't understand what assisted pull-ups are, I'm just going to tell you in this video. Assisted pull-ups have in essence is the most confusing form of pull-ups because basically, I know I say basically a lot, but the gist of it is the lighter the weight, the harder it is. So you know how on a weight stack, the heavier you go, the harder it is. No, assisted pull-ups goes by how much you weigh versus what's on the weight stack. So if you're like around, I don't know, 60 pounds, and I'm not talking about weight either, I'm talking about on the weight stack itself. I'm not talking about body weight in particular, I'm talking about like the stack weight. If you're around 60 pounds on the stack versus like say 100 pounds, 100 pounds will send the assisted part where your knees have to, well, the support part basically, but where your knees are on the support, it'll send you flying up, and it's based off of your body, it's based off of your body weight, because it's assisted. It's basically the lower the weight, the harder it is, the more resistance that you have going up, versus like the heavier the weight, the way easier it is to go up. I feel like assisted pull-ups is it's a difficult exercise because a lot of people get it confused. They think the heavier you have, the heavier amount of weight that you put that pin on is gonna be like, hard. I've seen people mess up on that exercise. So on the machine itself, I've seen them mess up, and like I've seen people doing like tricep push downs on it. They're working out their quads and their glutes on it, and it to me, I feel like you should use it for its particular purpose. But people use different machines for different body parts and to perform different exercises on a daily. So um let's talk about the rep range. So and body and like body weight. Now, if you struggle with if you're like me basically, if you're like me and you struggle with the same issue, you can't get you can't support your own body weight because it's basically too heavy. Um, Try the lower bar one. Try that, or try doing pull ups on like playground equipment. Because I know playground equipment, it's sturdy, it's very strong, so it won't break. Like if a bar, um, like a squat rack bar, it won't fall. Versus like playground equipment, some of it's level, and so you can use that. It's a way easier, way easier than doing it actual pull ups. Um, Reps range, I can probably do like 15 to 20 with my current body weight because I weigh 197 pounds right now. And I could probably do like 15 and 20. I'm not bragging in any way, shape, or form because I literally hate pull ups. Even though it's good for your lats, it's good to do it like for. I feel like it probably targets your biceps, but I'm not exactly sure. But for sure target like your lats and some of your upper back, even like the middle of your back, because it's going more like a wing kind of movement. And so if you're doing this, or even like the when your palms are up versus your palms being down, either way, you're still targeting your lats and your middle back. And so I feel like it's a good exercise overall. But I say just like practice a rep range, because I don't know how much I could do in particular. But I just do a certain amount, and then or I go to failure. For me, like 15 or 20 is probably failure. Um But you could keep going though. You keep going because I feel like if you do like a particular rep range and then stop at that rep range, you're telling your mind that that's all you can do and you're not gonna do anymore. It's just like any other exercise. When you do a certain amount of sets or a certain amount of reps, that is you telling your mind that you're not willing to go the extra mile to like grow or get better. But anyways, yeah, that's it. So pacemaker wise, pull ups. I mean, I'm not afraid of like my pacemaker feeling different. I'm not afraid of my like where it is right now. I'm not. I don't fear that it's gonna move. So I feel maybe it won't affect you as much. But let's talk about weight ranging. Now I know some people that could do well over. How do I put this? Talk about dumbbells. So like I'll just use dumbbells or like easy bar or whatever. Most doctors recommend not lifting more than like 35 to 40 pounds. And that's just like whatever side the pacemaker's on, because normally it's supposed to be on the left side of the body, under the left pec, um, or above the left pec, I should say, like right underneath the skin. Um, Typically they say between like 35 to 40 pounds. Now, in my experience, in the I want to say 9 or 10 years, 11, 12, 9 years. In the 9 or 10, no, 10 years, 10 years. In the 10 years I've been lifting weights, I've managed to like be able to work around that. I can work around like the whole like lifting 35 to 40 pounds because as human beings, and this is for anybody, anybody can listen to this bit of information. As human beings, we need weight bearing exercises to be able to support our muscular system, our muscular and skeletal system. We need those exercises in order to support us. Otherwise, muscles wouldn't be as strong as they are to be able to support the amount of like weight we carry on us on a daily basis. Our joints, ligaments wouldn't be able to support us, and we just be this sack of like skin with like stuff inside of it. And personally, I don't really want to be that, and so we need to exercise. Um, but weight range, if you're willing, if you have like I guess like the drive or like the ambition or you're willing to like work towards it, I say try to go past that 35 to 45 pound recommendation range because a lot of people when they stop at a certain range they just stop and that's it. I don't care if like, and I'm not saying you shouldn't care what doctors say because I'm not a doctor. I've just experienced things, and like these videos, like even all my videos are based off of experiences. Um, but weight ranging, you just work with the weight. Work with the weight. Don't force the weight. I've had several hundreds and hundreds of pounds going against my body. I'm not gonna brag about like the amount of extra or the amount of weight that I've lifted because I'm not the like the best person in the world. I'm not the strongest person in the world. I don't care about being the strongest person in the world. I don't care about being the world's strongest man. I don't care about being the best bodybuilder on planet Earth. I don't care about that. I just care about being strong. I care about being fit. And personally, I want to live long enough to, see my 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. I probably won't live that long, but that's besides the point. Um, I feel like just do like practice the exercises, practice them, and see what works for you because not everyone's the same. Not everyone can lift the same amount of weight, do the same activities. It's based on comfortability, and whether you want to do that or not. But anyways, I hope this video helps anyone that is questioning what kinds of exercises they can do with the pacemaker. And this is just like certain exercises, like just push-ups, pull-ups, and then like using weights. But anyways, I'm Dave Action Jackson. I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm out.